March the 3rd, 2010. How? Background music today that I'm listening to is Def Leppard, Rock On. Also, Jefferson Airplane, White Rabbit. From the movie Top Gun, Danger Zone. And lastly, the Jackie Gleason Orchestra, Purple Haze. MySpace rules, and Facebook drools. I don't like walls. I like bridges. There's too many walls on Facebook. There's a wall if somebody wants to see your Facebook page and they're not on Facebook. That doesn't work for me. Okay, anybody can come and view this video and view my website and see my resume, my acting portfolio, some of the work I've done. You don't have to join anything or be a member of anything. I like that. Thank you, MySpace. And we won't get into whether or not Facebook is a CIA database site to collect information on individuals. But I didn't like their agreement, for one thing. I can't manage multiple sites anyway. There's just too many of these things. I get a lot of requests, a lot of invitations to join them, and all these different ones from friends I have that are on them that are mad at one or another of them. Most of them come back to MySpace, and I've always been happy here. MySpace has taken very good care of me, so thank you, MySpace. MySpace rules. And oh, by the way, if you want to know more about that CIA stuff, go on YouTube. There's plenty of data out there. And if you can't read the agreement, they'll actually read it to you about who started Facebook and who's running it and all that sort of stuff. Scary stuff. Jesse Ventura, check that out for me, will you? Anyway, real estate. If you are not... Oh, before I start real estate, distribution list. I have a distribution list for this video and for other information relating to investments. If you want to get on the distribution list or know somebody that you want to be on it, send me an email to the address below down here, the Yahoo address that's below this video, and I will be happy to put them on the list. Or, and if you want to get off the list, just send me an email. I'll do that too. Real estate. Oh my God, this real estate market. If you're not in real estate right now, get into real estate. Okay? Now you can listen to me, or you can ignore me, and you'll be sorry. If you've ignored me for the last year, you already ought to be sorry. But if you can't get into the real estate market, at least get into a real estate stock. But you can get financing. The black cloud that's been over real estate for the last year and a half is now a silver lining of opportunities galore. And there are great deals. There are foreclosure properties, tons of them. If you want to find out how to get them, right below my Yahoo address is another link to my sister's MySpace page, which I created for her, and a blog for her. And in that blog is a list of foreclosures in the Tallahassee area. Also, Robin's featured listings. Robin gets other stuff too, but she can help you find stuff. My son Alex is down in Naples, Florida, and he's negotiating right now on a couple of foreclosures. They want $27,000 for them, and we're offering $12,500. You can do that. And since they've been on the market, the one I'm talking about, for 235 days, guess what? They're going to take it. Because if they don't, we were interested in another property in Lake Worth, Florida, and that property was an excellent deal, but there's so many code violations that they're going to bulldoze the building, the house, and sell the lot. Now, city officials, you need to get in on this too, and code enforcement people, because an empty lot doesn't generate nearly as many tax dollars as a house does. And if you don't have the tax dollars, before the city goes under, they're going to fire you. And you're going to be out of work and looking for a place to live. So having people in these houses is better than having them living under bridges. And there's tons of people out there. There's teams of people. Me and some of my sons are part of that, to help people get into these things and get productive. Also, if you need a list, if you need to find out where Bank of America's foreclosures are, there are free lists for that. I will send you a link. Just send me an email and ask for the free list of foreclosures of Bank of America. I'll probably send you two, one for cyber homes. But the opportunities are out there. Get in on it. And if you can't do that or don't want to do that, get into some of the real estate-based funds and stocks. DDR. I have told you about DDR for quite a while now. I own DDR. I've had it for about a year. 380% profit on DDR. And I'm not selling it because it's going up a lot more. I liked it when it was $34 and paid a 30% dividend. I liked it even more during the crash when it went down to $2 and change, and I bought it. It hasn't been paying me a 30% dividend. As a matter of fact, they've reduced the dividend. So what? It's going back. It's a good company. And smart people are managing it. It's going up 300% for me. Bank of America's another one. Bank of America is, for me, is up 64% on this go-round. I felt Bank of America let me down a while back when they were our bank, and I had to foreclose on a property, and they were going to help me, and then at the last minute they didn't or weren't interested, not making that kind of loan anymore. But yet they made that loan to the doctor that I sold the property to. But at any rate, Bank of America is, I'm up 64% on the last go-round on that. I bought and sold their stock a number of times. I think it's a $40 stock, and then I think it's going to split and go back. Don't forget they own most of the real estate in this country. They bought Countrywide Financial. They got tons of empty properties to get off their books. I'll send you the list. Citibank's another one. Citigroup, C is the symbol. That is, it's $3 and change. It's not a $3 stock. It's too big to fail. So, I'm in it. You might want to get in it too. CMO. CMO. It's a mortgage-based fund. Pays a 17% dividend. 17% quarterly. But 17%. I don't care if it never goes up. I'm happy with 17%. I'm happy. FAS and FAZ. I've told you about these before. FAS, a leveraged fund. If the market is going up, you make money. FAZ, leveraged fund. If the market is going down, you make money. Now, FAS is fat right now and up because the market's been up for 4 or 5 days. Okay? Don't touch it. It's overpriced. But FAZ is $16.96, and it's an excellent buy. Don't buy it and hold it. The minute you own it, put in a sell on it, make 20%, something like that. Just be happy. Don't be greedy. Sell it for 18, 19, something like that. I think that's probably, it'll go to 20, 23, but make some quick money and get out. Market movers today. SWWC. It is a water company in the southwestern United States. Now, it was up today 48% today. Wow. Somebody knows something. Yeah, they know something. They know it's hot and dry in southwestern United States, and this is a water company. Utility companies are going to do good. I encourage you to think about utility companies, especially ones that pay dividends, not necessarily this water company because it was up 48% today, because it could be down 48% tomorrow. But ones that pay dividends, like energy company PWE, Pennsylvania West Energy. I've told you about it. It pays a 10% dividend. I tried to get it back third quarter last year at 13 and change. Couldn't touch it. My orders expired. Worthless. I tried to get it again. When it went up to 18, I put in a bid for around 16 something, and I got it. So it backed off. I should have, by the way, I missed it by a penny when it was 13 and change. Yeah, a little too greedy. But at any rate, and tech stocks seem to be in the recovery, seem to be high. SanDisk, SNDK. 2 players in the flash drive memory business. Intel is one, SanDisk is the other. By the end of this year, flash drives are going to be replacing hard drives. And they already are, but they're going to be more massive, especially in laptops and things like that. Instant access to your data, instant fast. 2 players. I don't like Intel's chips, but I do like their stock. So those are going to be the 2 major players in that. And by the way, I'm making 109% on SanDisk in a very short time. NOVL, N-O-V-L, makes the Linux operating system. Microsoft has 2 competitors for their Windows system. I happen to be running Windows Vista 64 because I have a 64-bit system. You owe everybody who bought that piece of junk a full refund so they can buy Windows 7 if that's any good. But I will tell you that Linux, I think people are mad at Windows and Microsoft. I'm one of them. And I think they're going to go to something like Linux. Linux isn't new. It was Unix back when AT&T created it back in the 60s. I think it became IBM, did a Xenix version of it. It's been around for a while. Linux is the new one. A lot of businesses run Linux. Anyway, and you do know the one rule. The one rule is the market will do whatever it has to do to prove the most people wrong. So go in real estate. Now, back to you.